Before watching our videos, please subscribe to our channel and then tap the bell button so that you can receive our new videos notification fast.
For techniques to fight anxiety. To put it simply, anxiety is a state of unease that can surface at any moment in your life. When someone is anxious, that person expects something bad to occur and therefore is constantly expectant or in a state of alarm. Nothing the person does seems to calm his or her accelerated heartbeats, sweats, upset stomach or insomnia. It's also very difficult for that person to explain what's happening, although they may have the ability to detect the overactivation or when or where the anxiety began to appear. According to psychologists, there are several different kinds of anxiety. However, the two most recurring types of anxiety are trait anxiety. Trait anxiety appears from an early age, childhood or adolescence, and begins to shape your temperament or personality. Basically, an individual with trait anxiety reacts without thinking. It's a great task for that person to relax, and he or she becomes easily overexcited. They don't know how to live without being anxious, since this sensation is a close companion from way back. State anxiety. State anxiety is developed due to a specific occurrence or event in the life person who had never before been nervous or not to an extent that it would be considered a problem. Experts note that anxiety appears because there is no other psychological tool available for resolving the problem. It could be said, then, that anxiety is a response that is an exception and not a rule. Both types of anxiety can exist in the same person. How? If someone is anxious by nature, that sensation may increase or become more difficult to control because of certain events or circumstances. How do you reduce anxiety without taking medication? There are many people out there who want to treat their anxiety naturally without resorting to medicine prescribed by a psychiatrist, which may cause dependency. The good news is that there are some very interesting techniques recommended by psychologists and that are definitely worth a try. Try them out. Understand the mechanism. Anxiety can be controlled best when it is understood. First of all, it's crucial to know that anxiety occurs as an unconscious response to survive what the mind considers dangerous. The bodily reactions are also launched from the brain to help us to successfully escape the imminent situation. By thinking in a logical and rational way, we can detach ourselves little by little from our anxiety. This can help us to not only confront the problem, but also remove the importance of what's happening around us. If we own our anxiety and recognize why it's happening, we can rationalize it and learn to control it better. Detecting the symptoms as soon as they start to appear will help you tremendously. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. One of the most important characteristics of anxiety is that it makes us act as if we were constantly in a hurry and under pressure. An anxious person can neither stand in one place nor remain still for more than a few seconds. There's also a good chance that he or she will try to do many things at the same time. Cooking dinner, sending messages to friends, taking a peek at their kids doing chores, and doing laundry are just a few examples. In the office, some signs of anxiety might be having a large quantity of windows opened on the computer, a never-ending to-do list, all for the same day, and accepting widely varying jobs. Diminishing that constant hustle and bustle will serve to notify your brain that you should take a break. Walking slower, prioritizing, taking 5 minutes to rest, taking a nap, and not overloading on tasks will all help to reduce your stress. Breathe. While it may not seem like a natural activity like breathing requires any explaining, we are referring to a kind of breathing that offers more advantages than just adding oxygen to our bodies. Breathing slowly and deeply serves to relax us and enables us to take control of any situation. If you're anxious, the best thing you can do is close your eyes and breathe as slowly as possible, concentrating only on how your lungs are filling up with air. This will help you to balance your mind and recover energy to continue with your day. Meditation can also help you. Meditation is a 1,000-year-old practice that brings peace and is a godsend to those of us living in big cities. Meditating is more than sitting in a lotus position and closing your eyes. It involves a path for achieving spiritual growth and becoming a better person. It is said that between 30 and 40 minutes a day is enough to significantly reduce stress and anxiety. On top of that, there are several relaxation exercises prescribed for those suffering from anxiety. Whatever technique you choose or learn will be beneficial for you. Change your perspective. When you have an episode of anxiety, maybe you still don't possess the ability to analyze what is happening. One of the best strategies to fight anxiety is to modify your perspective of the cause. This means that instead of letting yourself get carried away by your feelings or reactions, take a break and analyze the event from the most rational point of view. For example, you may think that involves a problem outside of your control. This change in perspective will give you a more objective opinion and help you realize that there's no need to be anxious